Hello my friends, I hope that you are energetic enough for our new lesson. So the new topic, actually it's not a new topic, is about risk and return, and I'm sure that you are familiar enough with that. You have studied this concept in many of the modules. Before going deep into our topic, so I start with an example. In this example, I want to give you a recap on the concept of the expected value and the variance. You know that once we are talking about a particular event, and that event might happen or might not happen, or anything that we are not 100% sure about the occurrence of that event. In this situation, you know that we are dealing with a risk because we don't know that something is happening or something is not happening. So happening or not happening, each of these yes or no has some probability. So once we have the probability concept, so it means that if we want to calculate the average of that thing, we cannot have the confirmed average of particular event. So in this situation, once we want to calculate the average, so the concept of expected value is coming into the picture. So let's start with these two examples before I go further. That, for example, this person wants to organize the event. The event is an outdoor event. So since it is an outdoor event, so the rain can play a very important role. If the rain is coming, so it means that the profit of that person will be negative. So it means that the person literally will be in loss. If there is no rain, that person, by conducting that event, can make a good profit. So if we want to know that how much is the average profit, so it is a situation that we don't know a confirmed value of the average because we don't know that whether it is raining or it's not raining. And for each of these yes rain, no rain, so we have the probability. For example, it is 50-50. So that's why to calculate the average profit, we have to calculate the expected value of that particular event. So do you remember the concept of expected return, the formula of expected return? So expected return, let me use another color. Expected return of, for example, this outdoor event is equal to probability of the first situation multiplied by the value of the first situation plus probability of the second situation multiplied by the value of second situation. So this is the concept of expected value. So it means that in this particular example, it means that it is 50% of raining. So raining, if it is not, 50% of no rain, the profit is 50 units. And then we have 50% of raining, the profit is -5. So how much is the total profit? The total profit is 5 units. So now how about the other example? The other example is talking about an indoor event. Of course, in the indoor event, if it is raining or if it is not raining, so what do we expect? If it is raining, we expect that the loss is less. Here the loss is much, it is -5 units of loss. But since it is an indoor event, we expect that the loss here is less, and you can see. And since it is an indoor event, if it is no rain, the profit we expect that it should be low, because if there is no rain, the people, they prefer, for example, to sit in outdoor place. So now we want to calculate the expected value of indoor event. So again, what is the formula? The formula is written here, so that's why I don't repeat it. So I just write that the expected value of indoor event is equal to chance of the first scenario, which is no rain, multiplied by the value, which is 10, plus the chance of the second scenario, which is rain, again 50%, multiplied by the profit, which is 0. And then the expected value is equal to 5. So you can see that in both scenario, the expected value, so it means that the average of the profit is the same. So it means that as an organizer, if you want to really choose that in which situation you can make more earning, more profit, you will be in completely indifferent situation because both of them are giving you the same profit. So what is the next factor which is helping you to make up your decision? Yes, the next factor is the risk. So it means that after calculating the expected value or the return, so it's good that we calculate the risk and to see that how much is the risk of the outdoor event compared to indoor event. So if you remember, the concept of risk in economics it can be measured with the variance or standard deviation. So do you remember the formula of standard deviation? I'm sure that you will remember it. So standard deviation or the variance is equal to probability of the scenario 1 multiplied by value 1 minus expected value of the first situation, power 2. Okay, sorry, this power 2 is here. Plus probability of the second scenario multiplied by the value of the second scenario minus expected value of second scenario. And again, all of them will be power 2. So this is the formula of variance, formula of risk. So now, can you please calculate the risk in both scenario and then we compare the answer. So we want to know, we want to help Sam to make up the decision that which event shall he conduct.